Hey everybody, today in this video we'll show you how to make steak kebabs for the air fryer. We have one piece of steak, it's bottom petite sirloin, and then we have a zucchini, yellow squash, and a red pepper. Okay, so first we're going to cut up the steak. We're just going to cut them into chunks, like around 1-inch chunks. There you go. And then we're going to cut them into cubes. There you go. Okay, so the seasoning that we will need is garlic powder, onion powder, and sea salt. And also some black pepper. And we'll use the same ingredients for the vegetables, but for the vegetables we will also add basil to it. Okay, let's get started. Okay, garlic powder. Onion powder. Sea salt. And black pepper. Oops, a little bit too much, but we can spread that around. Okay. I like to spray it with some virgin olive oil. And then flip them. Turn them over. And do the same process all over again. Garlic powder, onion powder, sea salt again, and then black pepper. Just to give it a little kick of heat. And then after that, spray this side with some extra virgin olive oil. And then next, we're gonna put it in a plastic bag and leave it in there overnight. So there you go. We're gonna leave it in there for overnight. And then before we do that, we're gonna cut up the vegetables. So we're gonna cut the ends off real quick. And we're gonna split it. And we're going to cut the thickness around 1 inch. Or a little bit bigger if you want. This, same thing again. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Salt, and a little bit of black pepper. And lastly, the only difference between this and the steak, we're going to add a little bit of basil. And then spray it with a little bit of olive oil. And put it inside the bag and leave it overnight. But before we do that, we still have to cut up the red pepper and also the yellow squash. Okay, we cut up the last bits of the vegetables, and we're just gonna season the same stuff again on it. Onion powder, garlic powder, sea salt, and then flip everything around and do the other side as well. Garlic powder, and then basil. And then spray this side. Same process as we did for the zucchini. And then we're gonna just put it in the bag and leave it overnight. Alright, we will be back tomorrow and go from there. Alright, it's been 24 hours and we're going to start skewering the kebabs, the steak kebabs. The first thing you'll need is to make sure that the skewers, the wooden skewers that you get at the grocery store, would actually fit. So what we'll do is we'll cut the skewers there. That's where we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it right there. There you go. Perfect. And now let's skewer the kebabs. Okay. So red pepper, steak, yellow squash, and then another steak, and then the zucchini. There you go. That's one kebab right there. For this episode, we're just going to do 3 because that's as much as you can fit inside the air fryer. But you can make more if you want, and that's what I'm doing. But for just this, we're just going to show 3 kebabs. We're going to actually preheat the air fryer first. So I'll turn it on. We're going to set it at 400 degrees for 8 minutes. And then start. And we'll be back. It has to preheat first before we actually put in the kebabs. Alright, the air fry has been preheated at 400 degrees. We're only going to do 3 kebabs for the demo. And here we go. Now we're going to put it in, and around 4 minutes we're going to flip them, and we'll be back. It's been 4 minutes, and now we're going to flip them. Whew, it's hot. You'll see the steam hitting the camera. And now let's flip them. I'm going to just flip them over. Turn that over. There you go. Now we're going to put them back in and let it cook for another 4 minutes. Alright, it's been 8 minutes total at 400 degrees. Look at that. It's looking good. Okay, let's take them out. So there you have it. This is how you cook steak kebabs in an air fryer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more content on food and travel, product reviews, recipes, and more, subscribe to support our channel. Thanks.